Virgo, welcome to your Astroflower weekly reading going from the 29th of April through to the 5th of May. This is your weekly. If you notice what's been going on in the sun, there's been a lot of filament energies and a lot of coronal energies actually at this time in the solar cycle. That means there's going to be physical, emotional situations that may be coming up to the surface, might even be from the past, and how you readjust things from the past to engage in the future in a much better way. You can see that sort of information on the energies of the earth, the human energies, chakras, auras, and that sort of thing on Cymatic TV, our sister channel, linked in the description or around my head at the end of this reading here. But in the meantime, let's get on with your reading here. Overall energies here, karmic message on your relationship side, karmic message on your financial side, influence on the universe, influence on past self, future self, general sort of outcome. Okay, hope you have a lovely reading and welcome. Glad to see you here. You know, you're going on a mission, are you? Overall energies here. I think the overall energies is actually feels like there's someone coming into your life more than anything else, being a knight in shining armor for you in a very mentally and intellectually stimulating way. So life itself could be intellectually stimulating you to sort of like, pull you towards exactly where you should be going in regards to your relationships and to your financial side. So whichever really concerns you, once it starts sort of, sort of calling you, sort of like kind of going your curiosity in a way, kind of going, oh, look at that, see how that works. This is going to breed that mission, that knight in shining armor, and it feels like the world is being that knight in shining armor for you. Devil card on the karmic path, earth sign. This is what you're getting on your karmic path. It's all about attention to detail, and this mission could be it, because what you don't want to do is miss a trick here, Virgo. I wouldn't miss one little trick that goes along the way, because if you do, it could be the stone that sort of gets in your shoe and just makes you hobble rather than actually sprint to the future. Being attentive to detail, almost obsessive about detail, which you're very good at, the Virgo. I think within your relationships, it's almost sort of like trying things out and seeing what good results you get back from it. That's what it seems to be, especially with that Capricorn card in that sort of karmic mission position. And look at that. That's really powerful reading already, Virgo. On the universe, how is the universe influencing you here? And it's with judgment. So it's calling you. It's like, energy. It's like destiny. It's like the divine vibration is calling you to your mission that you should be going on, and being attentive to the details is going to really emphasize on, bring this sort of this judgment, this sort of inner calling within you really to the fore in your life, and make it a lot more sort of clearer and evident to be following. And that is through the coincidences that are around you. Knight of Cups, obviously you've been on a mission for love. I think this is, you want to be involved. If you're not involved with someone already, you want to be involved. You want to be in a relationship or some sort of thing, or taking your relationship to another level. Whichever way it is, that's how it's come through in the past. And that's what you've brought to the situation at the moment, with that sort of love and that desire to be engaged emotionally in the mission of life. And that's when the stimulating world around you is going to provide even more for that mission, that emotional mission within your life. Excuse me. Your future self, you get the Nine of Pentacles. I think this is when you're staying true to your mission, your heart's desires, offering your heart out there with someone else. And this is where you're paying attention to the details, to the returning of that thing. So if you do something for a relationship, invest in the relationship in a particular way, just see how that person responds to that investment that you do into that relationship. And that investment can be financially, emotionally, whatever it is, physically, whatever it is. You're seeing the returns and you're seeing which fruits are ripe. And then the moment you start seeing what is working within those relationships, that's when that mission really becomes very stimulating within your life. And it pulls you onto the ultimate goal of direction that you should be going in, basically, more than anything else. It makes you feel incredibly empowered. It makes you feel a lot more secure about things. It vanquishes all the doubts that you might have had within relationships towards other people. And this is where you can start really manifesting a whole new future for you, in alignment with someone else, in love with someone else, falling in, getting into a relationship, or if you're in a relationship already, really taking it to the next level. It's absolutely beautiful in regards to the relationships. On your financial side, look at this just doesn't stop. It's really, really powerful. Again, we get the King of Wands here on your financial side. I think it seems like here, the mission is almost is like one side of your life, your material side, has to mirror your emotional side. And it's sort of like, as one steps up, it's going to pull the other one to step up even further. And this is how you can progress very quickly in life. And this is, once you start, within your karmic mission, to actually seize that passion that is within you. And you have an enormous amount of passions, Virgo. When you seize that passion that is within you, that's when you can really start making some good headway within the pathway towards your ultimate goals and ambitions. Yes, and the universe is bringing in that to your life. It's helping you to focus on one particular thing rather than going on a multitude of different things here. And the universe is really sort of like making it crystal clear the sort of the ambitions that you so wish to desire to create. It's making it possible within your life. And I think you're seeing that within the coincidences around you, that success, if it's going for a career move, if it's going for opening a business or a project, whatever is really interesting you, being attentive to the coincidences around you will show you exactly where you should be going. In the past, it's come from a tower moment. What I think of this tower moment, this is the past to your future. And I think this tower moment is that you have changed your approach in regards to money, in regards to job, business, or projects, whatever it is you're doing. You believed it was one way, and in the past, you've realized that there's another way of doing this, and it's much, much better. And this tower moment is almost as like a dawning sort of thing within the past. And this past thing is really helping you to structure your future by changing the way in which you engage in life. But it's making you a lot more powerful in the direction that you should be taking. And then in your future self, you get the Moon card. As you stand in your power and you apply things in a different way. And as I say, there's a sort of another way to sort of get towards your ambitions, which we can see in that's from the past. Here, I think it's like now bringing things to the future, bringing things to the situation, which you didn't really, it's almost like surprises, and a good surprise, kind of going, I didn't think I was going to get that much success. Or I didn't think, I was going to open this door. This is, I've got a lot more responsibility within this new job or this new promotion. There's a lot more sort of responsibility. There's a lot of things that you didn't really know about, or you never really experienced before, but it's opening your landscape. You can start seeing things a lot wider in regards to your career path and your business. It's helping you to explore the horizon more than anything else. Yeah, and I think this is where you're sort of this week here, and that's what you're ultimately going for. I think that's what the universe is bringing in. You've got to stand in your power in order to do that. And through this sort of change of belief systems in the past, and now applying this new stuff in a very sort of explorative and discovering way, You're discovering how to sort of like streamline 3 cups into one and really getting the essence out of life, getting the best out of it more than anything else. I think it's going to be very satisfyingly challenging to you. Really engaging you. I think there's a lot of engagement with you and the overall energies that are around you. No doubt about it. Right, let's get on to a bit of a clarification with the Light Seers card, shall we? With the Knight of Swords, you've got Temperance. Yeah, I think you've been waiting around for a long time. I think you've been sorting out in the background a lot of things, and you've had to be very, very patient about it. And now the patience is over. It's time to go on your mission. It's like you've been waiting at the starting line and the gun's gone off, and now it's time to go. Put into action everything. The Devil card with the Ten of Wands. Attention to detail, as I said. Once you start, if you're paying attention to detail, all the little things that go through, you're going to realize what you don't need to carry anymore in regards to relationships. You need to realize, what things you don't need to invest in, or, you don't need to engage in regards to the relationships that are around you. Therefore, you're not going to get lost on the pathway to your happiness, basically, or encouraging the exploration of love between you and another person, or it could be your family, it could be your friends. Whatever it is, don't try and take on too much, but just be observative about what is going through, so you don't take on too much. So you observe the little situations, kind of go, and if I say yes to that, that means I'm carrying all the load. And I don't think that's probably a good thing for you or the relationship. Yeah, revelation, judgment, and the revelation to from your future, from your past. I think the judgment comes out of realizing how things have been difficult. And I think this is where the attention to detail is all about. And it could have been a judgment on a past relationship that may have been very obsessive, which helps you to avoid any of those problems going forward. And it's almost sort of saying, it's like in a relationship in the past, you're kind of going, well, that's it, I'm never going to get in another relationship again. And it's now you're back into a relationship, and it's kind of like, okay, well, in that case, I'm not going to allow that part of my life to affect me. And that is what the Judgment card is all about. The Hierophant with the Knight of Cups. Could you have been proposing to someone, or someone been proposing to you? Whichever way it is, there's, from the past, it's been an evolutionary process towards that star. Those steps that you needed to take in order to get towards your happiness is starting by making the path secure, expressing your emotions. And I think that's what's happened in the past, communicating your emotions with people that, that you respect and want to be with around you. And as I say, that could have lead you into sort of a marriage more than anything else. With the Nine of Pentacles, you get the Five of Swords. You've obviously chosen a direction, and through this filtering process that's on your karmic path that you're supposed to do, and that judgment that comes out of it, what you're doing is you're making a choice to walk away from any sort of relationships that just sort of, it's like a one-upmanship. I did better than you, no, sort of thing. It's that sort of feeling I get from that. And you're just kind of going, yeah, whatever. No worries, yeah, you won. But by the way, I'm just going off down here. And down your pathway is some beautiful, ripe situations and emotions and relationships that are just waiting for you. Just stick away, stay away from, one-upmanship, basically. That's what it seems like. With the Strength card, you get the Knight of Swords. That's twice the Knight of Swords. You've got to go on this mission. It is a mission that's going to make you a lot stronger, a lot more confident in your life, a lot more stimulated, a lot less doubtful about where you should be going and what you should be doing. But whatever it is, there is a definite mission. Your wait is over, Virgo. Now is the time to put one foot in front of the other and head towards love. Yeah, just remember the past. Just remember the past and help, so your past can help you so you don't repeat the same problems in the future. With the King of Wands, you get the Queen of Swords. You couldn't ask for anything better, really, on your financial side here on this stage here. With the King of Wands, you get the fire, and the Queen of Swords, you get the air. What do you get with air and fire? You get some serious, powerful flames, some really passionate sort of situation here. And I think owning the situation, what you're doing here is that you've chosen another direction. I think you're choosing your ambitions, but you're choosing to live your ambitions, or you should be choosing to explore your ambitions through a different sort of belief system, a different engagement in life, to how you've done it in the past. And I think that's what's going to give you the results. Yeah, it's a fresh new start for you. It could be a brand new job here. It could be a pay rise. It could be, a new business or a new project. Whatever it is, it's built upon your ambitions. And I think all the coincidences are pushing you in that direction there. And this could be all tied into that Knight of Swords passions for you more than anything else. Really, really nice. From the Tower, yeah, I think what you're doing is here, as I said, I think you're getting rid of in the past, you've realizing belief systems or ways in which you do your business, your job, making money, whatever it is, your projects, that weren't bringing you the seed. I heard my father say the other day that a good salesman. It's you can be a fantastic salesman, but to be a very good business person, you need to also get those fantastic sales paid for as well. You can't just sell, you've also got to get the money in for it. And I think here is what you're realizing. That's the sort of thing you're realizing here this week, from the past, is about sort of things that you had to do, but you didn't really get the money in for. And I think that's what's changing your perspective or your engagement in the world around you. Yeah, in the future self, you get the Moon card, and you get the Three of Wands. Basically, your future self here is sort of saying, yes, explore all of those new ways of creating, your job, your business, or your project, your promotion, or whatever. But just take your time and realize that there's, vibrations or, energy goes in a rhythmical fashion. And therefore, one wave, waves build up and then they die down a bit. And it's just realizing what, wave of reality you need to take in order to get to the best results. And that's why I think you get the Four of Cups out there. You're distilling that into the best, into that one cup. Yeah, this is Three of Cups. You're really getting the best out of your connections with people around you. There's a lot of networking here. There's a lot of socializing, and I think this ties in with the Tower and the Five of Cups. This time here, you're playing for keeps. I think more than anything else, Virgo, you're going to get the results much more than you have in the past. And I think because you're learning from your disappointments of the past. There you go, Virgo. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you get the best out of these readings. I really do. Don't forget about our sister channel, Cymatic TV, channel all about energy. Linked in the description or around my head. I'll either see you there or I'll see you here, whichever way it is. I might see you next week for the monthly readings as well. It'd be lovely to see you again. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.